Picture this. The year is 2024. Our civilization has overcome a pandemic, hyperinflation, and being on the brink of a nuclear war that could have destroyed all of humanity. But just when you think it couldn't get any worse, our night skies become alive with strange lights and unidentified flying objects. At first there are only a few, but soon enough there are tens of thousands spanning across every inch of our globe. Humanity, my friends, is on the brink of a full-blown alien invasion and nobody knows what to do. Think about this. What would you do in this scenario? Well, this is our list of the top 3 things you should do during an alien invasion. Number 1. When they fight high, you need to find a way to survive way down low. The technology of the aliens is too strong for us humans on the ground and in the skies. The best way to avoid an alien invasion is to hide as far underground as you can. You will need to take refuge underground in a shelter, cave, or sewer system if things become really bad on the surface. It might be dark and dank, but it will be a lot safer underground than it is above. You will need to find a space that will still give you access to food and water, but hands down being underground would be your best bet for survival. Number 2. In the war against the aliens, humanity will need to work together. Without other people, your chances of survival will be almost impossible. This is why it's important to know how best to talk with other survivors and organize a plan of action. Human beings were not meant to be alone. We need friends, partners, and family to help us survive in life. If you are fortunate enough to have someone around to help you, all the better. However, being alone is not necessarily a death sentence. You can still form alliances with other survivors who may be willing to work with you, perhaps by scavenging for food from the city or even sharing duties at night at a campsite. Other survivors might be resourceful and strong, but that doesn't mean that you should just trust everyone blindly. Make sure you know who you're working with, what sort of skills they have, and whether or not they have any selfish motives. Number 3. When an alien invasion hits, it's important to stay positive. Be kind to those around you and refuse to compromise any of your personal values. Staying positive is a lot harder than it seems, especially during a time of crisis like an alien invasion. It's easy to get caught up in the negative things that are happening around us, and we can get so wrapped up in our own problems that it's hard to remember how lucky we are to still be alive. But there are so many benefits to staying positive, and we're here to remind you of them. When you look at the world through a negative lens, everything looks bad and hopeless. But when you look at it from a positive perspective, you are going to see the opportunity in every situation. Your survival will depend upon being able to see opportunities and capitalizing on them. Another benefit of staying positive is that it improves your relationships with other people, like trading partners and the people in your camp. Have you ever thought about what would happen if aliens invaded Earth? People have pondered this question for centuries, and the end result has been much like this. Aliens invade and attack without warning. They destroy human society and enslave all of humanity. You don't want to be one of those poor humans who finds themselves suddenly whisked away into space to be enslaved or experimented upon. How would you try and survive an alien invasion? Let us know all about it in the comments below. Remember to always like, comment, and subscribe to your favorite YouTube channels. It helps immensely.